Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, Nctv45.
Entrusting your loved one to a funeral director is a very personal and emotional decision. The funeral director you choose must understand the importance of the decision you have made. When you call the William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, I recognize what a privilege it is to be chosen at your time of need. We will provide you and your family with the best service possible, with sincerity and compassion.
The William and Roger DeCarbo Funeral Home, family owned and operated since 1941.
If you're craving hot dogs and more, and you're in the area, then look no farther than Coney Island, downtown Newcastle on Kennedy Square.
Special thanks to Butts, Flowers, Gifts, and More in downtown Newcastle for their support and funding of this program. Butts Flowers, downtown Newcastle.
Good morning, Newcastle, and a very pleasant good morning on this Thursday, June 6th, and wow. We made it through the big rain day, and now we're looking for some sunshine. We'll get that to you on Lawrence County 45 weather. Now also, it's 64 degrees in Newcastle under cloudy skies. It's going to take us a while to decloud, if you would, and we're going to get to that and a whole lot more. You're watching Nctv45's Newswatch Morning, and not a whole lot breaking out of Harrisburg and what have you, but a whole lot going on right here in what I call the greatest castle in the world in the county of Lawrence. And I'm trying to get my voice a little together. Well, this is a big day for a lot of local high school baseball teams, as and let's take a look. The Newcastle Red Hurricane will be taking on Beaver today at 4 o'clock. Now that's over in Butler. West Middlesex will take on California. Laurel will take on Seton LaSalle. Neshannock will take on Sierra Catholic. And we'll look to bring you final results on that and exactly what's going on as we go through the morning and in the afternoon. Some are 1 o'clock, some are 4 o'clock starts, and we'll get it to you. Now, one of the top stories, and if you have a chance to see this, it's probably something that maybe you won't see again. The ordination to the transitional deaconate for a priest. Now, Matt Hawkins, and who I know personally, and Michael J. Fax, both third year, I don't know what you would say, third year theologians or third year in the study of going to the priesthood. they're going to be ordained or take that step towards getting ordained at Mary Mother of Hope. That's 10 o'clock on Saturday. The bishop's going to be there. And the Red Barn Players, and have you ever, I know it's just across the line, but have you ever gone down to that Red Barn Theater? It looks kind of cute. And they have a play, I Hate Hamlet, at the Red Barn. It's supposed to be a little comedy. Hey, give it a try. Now, if you didn't get out there, there's probably still time. The Fractured Grape is having their paint and sip. Okay. They'll, for $35, you get a glass of wine, you get your supplies, and you're able to paint and sip. Step-by-step instructions on how to make a beautiful work of art, and it's from 6 to 8 today. Now you're probably getting ready for Donut Days. That's going to be taking place in New Wilmington. There'll be a donut crawl, tour the donut. We've told you all about it. It's going to be fantastic. Make sure that you take some time if you can make it out there. I know, here's the thing I know, and we've gotten, I've heard people talking about this now. In Newcastle, Lawrence County, and I will say this because we all are one, whether you want to be or not, we tend to bunch things into a weekend so that nobody can humanly go to everything that's going on. For instance, Tour de Donut is out there, and in Cascade Park, you have the Durrells. Now, so you have Italian Fest versus Tour de Donut. And I hate to put it in that type of terminology, but it's time to start coordinating these things better so that as a community we can come together and celebrate what they do in New Wilmington and celebrate what we do here in Newcastle and Elwood City and everywhere. This makes no sense. Okay, if we work together, we'll all be successful. That's a little commentary there that I don't usually give, but we talked about this Tour de Donut, and I believe I covered the Durrells and the barbecue. So make sure that you get out. It's going to be a great weekend. Get out and do something. I mean, wow. Okay. On the southeast side of Newcastle, we have a place called Vinte Se. Vinte Se is a great winery. And you can go there, not only get a bottle of wine or something, but they have foods where, hey, like this weekend, Big J's Hurricane Grill, they have a pig roast that they're going to do, and Big J's going to be involved. And this is Saturday, June 8th at 8 o'clock. Think about trying to make it out to that. And as that is a great venue and a great thing to do. Now, here's some other things as we, and I'm going to put my coffee right in front of me. In sports last night, first of all, whoa, the Raptors, 123-109, as they're taking it to Golden State. Golden State's going to go home and see if they can tie this series up at 2-2. And in Major League Baseball, Pirates go down 7-4. Okay, the Indians win 9-7. Elsewhere, the Mets 7-0 over the Giants. Tampa Bay beats Detroit 4-0. The Yankees lose to Toronto. It was a good night if you lived in Toronto area. Toronto wins 11-7. The Dodgers fall 3-2 to Arizona, and Washington wins 6-4 over the White Sox. Now let's see what the schedule looks like today on the Cedars Sports Corner Report.
Program was provided through funding from Cedars Restaurant in Newcastle, Pennsylvania. A special thanks to Cedars, featuring Middle Eastern, Italian, and American cuisine. Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania features many amenities, lush fairways, and great greens, and many challenging shots. Your crowd will applaud. A short drive from Butler, Sharon, Pittsburgh, Elwood, and Youngstown. It's Sylvan Heights Golf Course in Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Hello and welcome once again to the Cedars Sports Corner. And Major League Baseball just rolling along, and today we've got a 12:35 start. Pirates at home against Atlanta. And up in Cleveland, the Tribe taking on the Twinkies again. Yes, the Minnesota Twins in town there. Elsewhere in the majors, San Francisco's at the New York Mets. And the Yankees, they're still in Canada, taking on Toronto. Some games of interest. Let's go Miami as they're taking on Milwaukee. And your Tampa Bay Buccaneers, or Tampa Bay Devil Rays, they're taking on Detroit. I was in football for a while there. Cincinnati's at St. Louis, and Houston's at Seattle. If you need a late game, the A's are at the Angels, and Washington's at San Diego. Now, over on the ice. And the ice is nice, and you know what? If you're a St. Louis Blue, you got your work cut out for you tonight, because you're in Boston and the game's tied at 2. Boston always tough at home. That's on NBC at 8 o'clock. I'm for St. Louis. Let's go Blues. And, well, you won't have any NBA game until the weekend, well, till Friday, okay, where Toronto will take on Golden State. Now that was the Cedars Sports Corner, and we'll be right back after we hear from these great sponsors.
This program furnished by Sporting Goods, 23 East Washington Street, Newcastle. Call 724-658-2535. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35. 35.
Well, we're back, and hopefully the Pirates can turn it around at 12:35 today, and hopefully those Newcastle Red Hurricane come up with a win, and all the local teams. We wish them the best of luck, and let's get back to a little Newswatch. Beaver Lawrence Farm Bureau is having their golf outing today at Connoquenessing Country Club. Now, it's an 18-hole scramble. There'll be a lunch buffet at 11:30 a.m. Best score, longest drive, closest to the pin. Hole-in-one contest for a brand new vehicle from McLean Motor Company. I believe it's a lease, too. Brand new lease vehicle. Check that out, as that's another going on. Registrations at 11, tee-offs at 12:30. The cost $100 per person. Proceeds benefit Educators Agricultural Institute and Agricultural Encounter programs. Okay, and 724-944-4354. Call that number if you have a question. Now, the Renova Music Festival. Last night it was up at the Hoyt. Well, we're in their season, and I call it a season because they move that venue around. Friday, 5 o'clock, Hops Asylum, 138 South Market Street. This is a bonus performance, okay? And light classical music. It'll be outstanding. The musicians are age 18 to 25, which we've already told you. If you have a question, 724-651-7446, and they'll get you up to speed there. Now, as we curl through and run through these great stories and keep you informed on Newswatch, currently in Newcastle, cloudy skies, 64 degrees, and this in from the state, and I did want to make mention of that. We'll put that right there. It has a mind of its own. There was a grant given out, and this is $22 million in community learning grants. They gave this to the Mercer County United Way, $375,000. Okay, Pennsylvania Department of Education announced $22 million in 21st century community learning centers grants have been awarded to a variety of educational faith-based partners and community partners. The grants are used to provide opportunities to low-income areas struggling to aid students for their achievement. 21st century learning grants provide critical investments for communities to expand educational opportunities for students and families. Educational Secretary Rob Prevera said this year's recipients have been selected with an emphasis on improving educational grants and expanding the geographic reach of Pennsylvania's programs. Hopefully that's what it does. As we get closer and closer to a lot of things, I got to say something. I watched something on Fox last night. There's two things that I think needs to be realized. Government can't legislate morality, okay? And, when you see a problem, you can't just keep throwing money at it. They were talking about the homelessness in Los Angeles, okay? And sometimes when we see things around here, we might think we're the only persons in the world. Well, the rest of the world is having its share of problems too. Now, before we go to weather, I want to say a congratulations and note it to those men who sacrificed their lives in Normandy as they stormed the beach. This is the day of the D-Day invasion, 75th year. Wow. You know, when you think you have an uphill battle, think about those guys. They truly had a challenge. And here's to the good old USA. Now, let's take a look at weather and see what we have in store for us today. As I told you, currently 64 degrees, and as I give you an updated what you're going to see is you're going to see how it was last night moving through, but the local radar has totally cleared out, and a lot of clearing on the national scene. So nevertheless, here we go with Lawrence County 45 weather.
Tuscany Square Restaurant, 3470 Wilmington Road, where old world charm meets the modern conveniences of today. Spacious seating and amenities await. Fresh ingredients that make that just right pizza or entree. It's Tuscany Square for your next event. Stop and see us or give us a call at 724-654-0365.
Hello and welcome once again to Lawrence County 45 weather. And well, you know, what can you say? We got that rain they promised yesterday, and after last night's mostly cloudy, cold, rainy 61. Your Thursday, as you look at radar, locally that rain has all passed us, and on the national scene you can see clear skies to the west. So your Thursday, looking good, partly sunny, high of 77. Thursday night, partly cloudy, low 54. Friday, mostly sunny and 80. Friday night, mostly clear and 57. Saturday, sunny and 81. Saturday night, partly cloudy and 59. Now Sunday, partly sunny, 79. Sunday night, mostly cloudy, 62. Monday, Karen, not going to be good for you. Mostly cloudy, 78, 60% chance of rain. Mostly cloudy Monday night, 56, chance of rain 50%. And then Tuesday, partly sunny and 73. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, 53. And Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high of 75. Now, not too bad if we get through. Now, the rainy day on Monday job, and then we're okay. So this was Lawrence County 45 weather, and we're going to take this break. Hear from these great sponsors. We'll be right back.
Standing by my...
Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Vinte Say in Newcastle is a premier winery located on Newcastle's southeast side on Wilson Avenue. Vinte Say open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Features a variety of fine wines, and also fine food. Vinte say for the very best. Funding for this program furnished by Mary's Turner's Day Spa, Wilmington Road, Neshannock Township, Newcastle.
Well, folks, we're back, and just a little reminder here as we go through. Neshannock will be taking on Sierra Catholic. Laurel will be taking on Seton LaSalle. And Newcastle, why, they're taking on the Beaver Bobcats, and they'll be doing that over in Butler. So, let's go Red Hurricane, as that game is, I want to check it, that game is a 4 o'clock start, and 2 o'clock with Laurel, 4:30 with Neshannock. They're all kind of staggered. So just giving you an idea what's going on. You know, couple ideas here that I want to run past you. We are closing in on summer, probably today and tomorrow away, as by Friday everybody will be out of school. With that being said, okay, let's step back and watch our driving a little bit, because kids will be out, balls may fly into the street somewhere, or they may just be walking. It's very important to be careful. And the other day, I was at the red light right here on Mercer Street and Fall Street, and a car pulled up to me on my left side, and it was not a great looking sports car. It was pretty much in tatters. And I rolled my window down and I flagged the guy, and he put his window down. He said, yes. The guy was very pleasant. I said, I just wanted to let you know that Fall Street goes two ways on the other side of this light. So if you're in that lane, you have to make a left onto North Mercer Street. He said, thank you for telling me. You don't have to be mean, but a lot of people don't know which way the roads go. So if you're not willing to step up and say, hey, I just wanted to let you know, okay, it'll avoid accidents, folks. And you know, there's no reason you can't talk to. I'll be the first to say, you know, the green, blue hair, and hey, I'm not into it. I'm a 70s kind of guy. Okay, I still think disco's the best music around. Okay, but you got to start talking. You got to start helping. You got to start making things better. Now, speaking of better, the YMCA, and they have reached their goal, which is good. They're planning a luau a week from Friday. And I'm going to tell you why that becomes an important thing. And I'm going to tell you in the next segment You know, kids remember things, and there was a group, Gladys Knight and the Pips, and she did a remake of a song, and she said, "These are the good old days for our children." Well, the memories that will be made, whether they be at the Y with the summer day sports camps, or at the luau where it's family night, are very, very important. And you can make those memories. Let's get off this I listen to all this crap about eating, not eating. Nobody's ever going to say when they die and go on from this life, well, I'm glad I didn't have that extra cheeseburger with my kid on Friday night. Just not going to happen. Okay? Those little things make a lot of memories. And so, those of you with kids that can go to the Y, go to the luau, do it. Summer meals begin June 10th, and on the morning show, I'm going to announce where those meals are so that you can tune in and know about it. And in this segment, as we go through, I think I'm going to tell you now. Growing up, one of the things that we often did was during the summer, it could be a Friday night, it could be a night during the week, would go, geez, what, are you hungry for a hot dog? Yeah. And I might go around the corner to Rocky's and get a package of hot dog and hot dog buns. Just some mustard, ketchup, and we'd throw them on our little grill. The smell was unbelievable. As the neighborhood, you could smell that charcoal smell burning, and you knew somebody was grilling. And maybe you only had 1, 2. If you were my son, you probably had 8 dozen, but you sat there listening to normal music where you knew the words and they weren't swearing, and you spent time. Spent time with your family, spent time learning. Those are the type of, and don't think it's somebody else's job. Your kids will remember that more than anything else in the world. So I stress to you as we're going through this summertime, spend that time with your kids. Let me smell that charcoal burning at maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock at night, where you're just sitting there. Maybe you're listening to the Pirates and you're having a nice hot dog on the grill. Maybe you made a dessert and you're just sitting out on the front porch, on the back patio, whatever it is. We have a tradition, and I'm going to be doing it Friday. We call it our taco tradition. And I will be going to Los Amigos. I hope to see you guys there. And we will be having tacos to usher in the start of summer. I don't know why we started doing it. I know when my kids were all the way back in elementary school. And it has become we call it our taco tradition. I got to ask you, what tradition do you have with your kids? If you can't name one, maybe you better get busy. It's very, very important. Now, by the way, to Los Amigos, on the 22nd of the month, they'll be celebrating their 1-year anniversary. And we'll keep you informed. It's going to be a big festival for that. Now, let's take this break, hear from these sponsors, and we'll be back with a wrap-up.
There's more than meets the eye. Gotta give them a Newcastle a try. They're a small town for living. Look around.
Special thanks going out to Town Mall Pizza for sponsorship of this program, located in the Cascade Galleria, Newcastle.
At our law firm, we see you. Come see us at lgkg.com.
These fine businesses provided funding for this program. Gatherings, Town and Country, and On Target. Today's programming is brought to you by Nctv45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station.
Well, that's going to do it here for us at NCTV45's Morning News Watch. Here's hoping that as you go through your day, that you tell a friend about NCTV45 and have a friend tell a friend. And when they say, hey, I don't watch a lot of television, tell them NCTV45. They're available anytime on your time. A train that runs on your schedule. Yeah, as soon as we sign off here, I will make sure it downloads. And it's not only on Facebook, but it's on the website also. So, and on our website, a lot of great sponsors that keep community television on the air. Our newest, Arlington Market, they're back. The Ed and Donald Carbo Funeral Home, they're back. Just a whole lot of great people that really, really care. And for that, I humbly say thank you. And like I said, make sure you share it. Make sure you tell a friend. And by all means, make sure that you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Now, as we leave, I feel really like we got to leave you with a song every day. So we'll spin the wheel and here you go. Have a great day, everybody. See you again real soon.
I love the colorful clothes you wear and the way the sunlight plays upon her hair. I hear the sound of a gentle